What do you think about when you think of joy? I first think of the movie Inside Out, where one of the main characters is joy, one of the five emotions inside Riley's head. Her primary role is to ensure that Riley stays happy, optimistic, and emotionally balanced. Joy is always trying to make Riley feel good, taking charge when things go wrong by turning negative emotions into positive experiences. Are you feeling joy in your life, or have you let other emotions take charge? What is joy anyway? The dictionary defines joy as the emotion of great delight or happiness evoked by well being, success, or something good or satisfying, or by the prospect of possessing what one desires. It's delight, it's pleasure. Adeline Rogers St. John's said, "Joy is a light that fills you with hope and faith and love." If joy is happiness, pleasure, gladness, delight, enjoyment, bliss, elation, and fills you with hope, faith, and love, what brings you this emotion? What brings you joy? If you're like me, I haven't stopped to think about what brings me joy very often. It seems like the busyness of life takes over, and it's really easy to get caught up in the day-to-day responsibilities. When this happens, I don't notice or pay attention to how I'm feeling or which emotion is in charge. But like joy in the movie, Inside Out, I like to see the positive in things. But often it is out of a response to someone else being negative. It's a counter reaction, so to say. It's like a shield that I put up to protect myself from other people's negative energy. I'm fighting this battle against the other emotions of anger, disgust, sadness, and fear. I want to turn every experience into a positive. So I would rather just like soak in the warmth of the bright sunshine on a beach somewhere to feel the bliss of positivity and joy. How about you? What brings you joy? What brings you pleasure, delight, happiness? What makes you feel good? When I think about things that bring me joy, I think about things that bring a smile on my face, that I enjoy. And it's often like little things. It's this morning sunrise. It's like taking a walk in the morning sunrise or at evening when the sun is setting. It's when the kids bring in just freshly picked flowers and put them in a vase, it brightens the table in the room. I like to share a moment of laughter with someone, whether it's a joke or just something that we remembered that was funny or that we enjoyed. It's also, I like making someone's day through an act of kindness, just being nice to somebody. I also experience joy when I create or recreate something, like whether it's making something for the house, like, curtains or wall decorations, seasonal, or redecorating a room by cleaning it out, painting it a fresh new coat of paint, or rearranging the furniture. Or it's just like really doing something that I put my mind to and let my hands do the work that just really brings me pleasure, makes me feel good when I do it, but also I reap the benefits because I can see what I did over and over again. And that just reignites the feeling of joy. So I experience joy also when I plan a vacation or a trip. It's really the anticipation of going somewhere or doing something that's going to create a memorable moment that is exciting and just really, it makes me happy. Like to do something that's going to create a memory. It, but it's in being mindful and intentional about it that's really going to create the experience I want to have because there's been plenty of times where I'm not anticipating what I really want to experience or what I want to get out of the trip or how I want to interact and how I want to feel. And when I don't do that, it's just a trip. is a trip. There's nothing memorable about it. So, what brings you joy? If you're struggling to think of things or activities that bring you joy, you're not alone. Henri Nouwen says joy does not simply happen to us. We have to choose joy and keep choosing it every day. So, what are you going to choose to bring joy into your life today? Well, here is a list of 8 ways to bring joy into your life. The first is to appreciate and savor big and small moments. Savoring is the attempt to fully feel and enjoy our positive experiences. It's about being mindful and intentional. So you can savor just the sipping of your morning tea or coffee. It's pausing to, look at some flowers, to notice them or smell them. You could savor a quiet moment, just the quietness of the house. Just savor it. Or you could read a book. Another way is just to get outside and enjoy nature. See the sunrise or the sunset. See the flowers, the trees, the plants. Listen to the animals. Listen to the birds singing. Another way is to connect with others. Spend time with family and friends. We are social beings. We need to socialize. We need social interaction. So go out, strike up a conversation with somebody, whether it's your family member, friends, or even strangers. You can invite someone over for coffee or tea, or go somewhere for coffee or tea. You can call up a friend. We just need to connect with other people. The fourth way is to give back or be kind. We've all heard the saying, it's better to give than to receive. It feels good to help others. It feels good to make somebody else's day, to see somebody else smile because of something that you did. So go out, smile, hold a door open for someone, buy a cup of coffee for somebody. You can even make cookies or other kind of things and just give them away. You can send a thank you card. I did this recently. I was a few weeks ago, I was just kind of feeling like in a crappy mood. I was stuck in this negative attitude, negative thinking cycle, and I was really tired of being in it. So I was like, okay, what do I need to do? Well, one of the things on my list was to write a thank you note to a couple people for something that they've done. And so I got out a few cards and I wrote some thank yous to these people. And guess what? My attitude shifted. I felt so much better afterwards. It's just giving of yourself and just taking time to appreciate something that somebody else did and acknowledge it that shifted my mood. Another way you could feel a little bit more joyful is to add some color to your room or your home. This could be as big as like painting a room. I just did this recently. I painted our living room and now I'm working on another room, but you could paint just small areas of a brighter color. You could add colorful decorations or flowers to different parts of your room. You could invest in some house plants to add life and greenery to your space. All of these ways could help brighten up a room, which brightens up our response and brightens up our day. The sixth way is do something you love to do. So, what is something that you love to do? Do you have a hobby? Maybe you haven't picked it up for a while, but make some time to do some of your favorite activities. I like to create things. I like to read books. I like to look up inspirational quotes. I like to bake goodies. I like to make other people feel good. So, what do you love to do? Go out and do something that you love to do. The seventh is experience new things. Maybe like once a week, try a new food or try a new restaurant. You can even drive a different way to work. You could check out like hidden treasures in your area. There's always like little spots, stores, something that makes your area kind of special that we kind of tend to forget just because we live here or live around it so much. We go to trips to go see something else that's not in our area, and we think that's really cool, but there are a lot of cool spots around your area that you could just go and experience or plan a trip. Plan a trip and go somewhere else. The last thing I want to say about how to experience and find and bring joy into your life is to take care of yourself. You will not feel joy if you are not feeling well. So take care of yourself, exercise, eat healthy, get some good sleep, stay hydrated. Your health is your greatest possession. Without it, that's all you're going to think about and want is your health. So take care of yourself so you can experience more joy throughout your everyday life. So, did you hear some of these things in my examples? Because I really like to appreciate and savor just the little things, the little moments, often by getting outside. I love to get outside. I like to do something nice for someone else, to be kind, to make somebody else's day. I like to create things and make things and plan trips or activities when we're traveling. So, these are some of the things I like to do. But what is it that you like to do? Experiencing joy every day is not that hard to do, but we have to choose it. I know you have many ways that you can experience joy in your life if you want to. I know you have activities that bring you happiness, pleasure, delight, that you enjoy and you feel good doing. So, what are they? Make a list. Make a joy list and put it on your refrigerator or on your bathroom mirror. Make a conscious effort to do one thing a day that brings you joy. I guarantee your level of happiness will increase. You will notice it and others will too. So go out and have a joy-filled day.